Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Team Dinner. My name is Jack Maloney, and my guest today is Franny Depina.
Yes, sir.
Franny, thank you for coming.
No problem. Thanks for the invite. I appreciate it. This is my first interview.
I am honored. And I think
I've been waiting for years
Yeah,
for this.
what's going on? Everyone else is slacking.
I don't know what it is. I've always been the underdog my whole life. It's crazy.
Well, I'm happy. I'm honored I'm the first. Let me say that. And we're eating Coast Cafe from on River Street in Cambridge. So soul food right down the road from here. Couldn't be better. Looks fantastic. Smells fantastic. And we have a drink today.
Right here we got the Grogu. This is a Cape Verdean rum. If you don't know what this is, you gotta get hip to what this is. 'Cause this helps with a lot of things. Helps with sicknesses.
That's right.
Helps with erectile dysfunctions if you have that problem. It does. I'm not gonna lie. It does. So I don't know what's in this. It helps with everything. My mom used to put this in the tea when I was sick, and we used to work. It's like, all right,
Well,
I guess.
Let's crack it open.
Yeah.
I love it. So
Yeah,
this is a brand you're familiar with, or just you have had Cape Verdean rum for your
Yeah.
whole
So
life?
yeah.
Both?
I've always had Grogu.
Yeah.
Forever. Yeah. The only thing though, I hate how the bottles don't.
Yeah, it's impossible.
Oh my.
There we go. You can't open it. There's no shot. I'm getting it out.
right.
There we go.
Perfect. We got it. All right. I'm gonna pour more for myself because I'm used to drinking this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pour you like
Yeah, give me a little bit.
half a shot. Right there. That's good for you right there.
Appreciate it. All right. Well, cheers.
Cheers.
All right. Oh, very good. Very good.
Strong, right?
That is strong.
You felt it like it went down,
Yeah.
cleared your sinuses and stuff like
Yeah. I'll put some
Everything.
hair on your chest, huh?
that. Yeah.
Cool. Well, as we dig in, I'm going to ask you one question to start off, which is, we're almost 3 months through the year. If I ask you the best meal you've had in 2025 so far, does something come to mind?
Yep. I went to Estella's.
Uh-huh.
It was immaculate.
Yeah.
And the reason, honestly, I didn't go there at first because I was hearing it's a little pricey. And I'm like, I don't know. You know, it's an admission fee. Like you have to pay like $20 to get in or something. I don't know, some crazy, something crazy like that. So I wasn't going there because of that. And then I actually got invited there, and like I had a good time.
Yeah.
Like it was. I went for like the nightlife though. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
I went on a Saturday, you know, and there was a lot of people there. It was a good vibe though. It wasn't overwhelming. It was just.
So you weren't going food first, but then you ended up having a great meal? That kind of?
No, I was going for the food, but
Yeah.
also they for the vibes as well. You know what I'm saying? Because like you know certain videos I've made, I show like what happens there. Like for example, I went to Stephanie's in Lynn.
Yeah.
And that's like a brunch place where they dance.
Yeah.
Everything, and like they obviously seen that and like they should promote our nightlife or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty much it. It was a good time though. I didn't expect it to be that good though.
What did you have? You remember?
I had they gave me everything. I had the steak, it was probably like, I'm not even gonna exaggerate, it's probably like this big.
Yeah.
It was huge. I had like the jerk chicken, the sweet chili chicken. The sweet chili chicken was probably the best chicken I've had so far in my food journey. It was
Get out. Wow.
It was immaculate. It was immaculate.
Sweet chili chicken.
Yep.
Wow. All right.
It was bomb.
That's a good answer. That is a good answer. And where is this? I haven't been
In
this
downtown.
out. Downtown Boston. All right. I'm adding it to the list. My list is ever.
Parking's bad though. Just so you know, so you might have
Yeah.
to take the train or something. I
Yeah.
don't know, but yeah, it's not bad over there. It's a nice vibe over there.
Oh, that's a great answer. Great answer. Adding it to the list. Cool. All right. Well, I'd love to maybe jump back and talk about how you started doing this. How this came to be. This is a project that you've been working on for a while now, right? Like so, you grew up here, right, from Dorchester, as you mentioned.
Yep.
And when did this happen? How did this love of food start? And when did you start, turning the camera around and documenting this stuff?
So, I've always loved food. Mm-hmm. I was always going out to eat. Mm-hmm. I was always going out to drink. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Doing the whole thing. And then I met my girlfriend in like 2021, and then she's like, you know, I used to do skits before I even did food reviews.
Yeah.
I was doing skits, you know, I was just a comedian.
Yeah.
And then she's like, yo, you got to start doing videos again. And we're like, yo, let's think of something. Like, what should I do?
Yeah.
And she's like, do drink reviews. So
Yeah.
nobody knows this. I started doing just liquor reviews. I was
Yeah.
just going to restaurants and trying their drinks.
Yeah.
I was getting food, but like I wasn't posting
We're
that.
talking about it. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So I was doing that at first, and then I noticed people kept commenting like, the drinks look good, but where's the food at?
Yeah.
Where's the food at? And I'm like, and I made a post like, when I get to 10,000 followers,
Yeah.
which puts me in the Creators Fund,
Yeah.
I will start posting food.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think at this time I probably had like 7,000 followers or something. And mind you, that's only posting drinks,
Yeah.
just liquor, beverages. And then I made a video at Cool Shade Restaurant on Blue Hill Ave. They had like these loaded beef patties. And that video went so viral,
Yeah.
it made no sense. I
Yeah,
went
yeah.
to 10K, like
Yeah,
right there.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
it was crazy. I gained so many followers and all that stuff. And then after that, I just started posting everything. I'm like, I gotta just post it because that video went viral. I'm like, yeah, they want to see food too. So
Yeah.
I'm like, I might as well do it.
I love that. I love that story. So what I also like about you is the drink weaving into your meal, right? And what I'm really bad at is if I go to a restaurant, I'm gonna have a few drinks. If I order a cocktail and I like it, I order the same one again. Just because like I'd rather like it's like bird in the hand versus two in the bush kind of thing. So I'd rather miss out on something great and have something I like. But what I like about you is you just will go through and it's a different one every time, right? You're trying everything.
Yep.
You're trying to show variety. So I appreciate that. And I'm sure you probably have ended up with some cocktails you just don't care for at all.
Oh,
huh?
yeah. I didn't had something that's so bad. I'm like, it's not the one. It's
Yeah.
not the one for me.
What so you mentioned this before and I've in your videos I've seen you guys go to brunch a bit, right? Huh? You guys
Yeah.
more recently maybe.
Yeah.
Is there any are there any brunch cocktails out there outside of the standard mimosa, Bloody Mary type thing that you've encountered that you like?
Speaking of Bloody Mary, I haven't tried that yet.
Okay.
I want to try it. I'm scared to try it though.
Do you like tomato juice?
No.
Yeah, you're not gonna like it.
I like ketchup
Yeah.
sometimes, but like I don't know if I could try the Bloody Mary.
I don't like them. I don't like tomato juice.
Yeah, I'm gonna try it though. But for brunch drinks though, they don't. I feel like it's usually just mimosas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like in just whatever drinks they have on the menu. You know what I'm saying?
It's just
Like
the same. It's not a special.
yeah,
cocktail,
it's not like
yeah,
they don't
yeah,
have
yeah.
like a brunch drink. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's usually just mimosas. That's
Yeah.
it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
And different flavor to mimosas though. But if we want to speak of flavors, I think the best flavor mimosa is like strawberry
Yeah.
and like passion fruit. That's the best ones.
So it's just champagne and strawberry.
Champagne and then strawberry like there's like I've seen most places they have like the bottle comes like mimosa. It says
it's like
strawberry pre-made. Yeah,
Yeah,
usually
yeah.
it's that. You know what I'm saying?
Ah,
So
okay.
it comes pre-made. I don't know if there's like a puree in there or anything. I don't.
Yeah, I don't. Champagne gives me like migraines, so I can't. I haven't had a mimosa in like 15 years because I tried when I was like young and I tried to fight through it. And we'd be at brunch and I'd be like, guys, I gotta go home. This is gonna make me sick. So I had to take your word for it on that one. So are you finding now that, I guess I like to talk about like the process for picking restaurants for you. Are you leading it? Or restaurants I'm sure now are reaching out to you? Kind of how do you balance that? And like, what does that process look like for you to whittle down a place to make a video on?
So most of the spots I go to, I go just me and my girl. Oh, let's go here today,
Yeah.
and then we just make the review.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then some like I would say like on my page, maybe like 30% of it was spots reaching out to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that goes to show my reviews are real too. Because
Yeah.
I know a lot of people be like, oh, nah, they paid you for this.
Yeah.
And I'd be there like, they didn't pay me though. I went there,
Yeah.
went there, and it was, you know what I'm saying? It was good. It
Yeah.
was that good, because it's always different opinions in the comments. You know what I'm saying? Saying, oh, this place wasn't that good when I went. Oh, this place was good when I went, but like it's with different people. It happens.
Yeah, I think that's a good point, right? Because I think there are a lot of people out there not telling people that they take money for places, right? And so that is skewed. And I think you touch on another thing, right? Like a question I ask here, similar to what, the best meal you had this year. Like I like to ask people subjective questions, right? There's no wrong answer, right?
Right.
Someone's favorite meal that they've had recently, and people in the comments are like, this person's a fucking idiot. It's like, that's just their opinion.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
like, so people, I don't know if I think it's all internet commenters. I do think that Boston has like a very specific breed of people that are want to tell you that you don't know what you're talking about.
Right. Yeah. That's a real thing. That's a real thing.
I think
crazy.
I would wager that Boston and Massachusetts has more people who want to tell you don't know what you're doing than any other state. It's certainly any other place I've been. All right, so let's eat a little bit of this food, and
Yep.
I'd love to get your opinion. We've been sitting here. I'm sure you're like, want me to shut the fuck up so you can hop in.
You gotta go like this before, because you gotta see if it's crispy.
Okay. Oh, you got to hear the noise.
Yeah, I can hear it. You hear it over there?
Very good.
I know y'all hear it.
I like that. All right, so this place you picked out. You've known about it for a little while, and just this is the moment.
Yep, this is Coastal Cafe. So I've been seeing this everywhere. Like, I heard it's the best soul food in Cambridge, and I don't know if of any other Cambridge, soul food restaurants out here. I don't know, but we're gonna try it.
Do you have a favorite soul food place anywhere? Is there like a spot that you would, if you were craving soul food, you would go there?
Not really. I haven't had soul food to where it like I've been to Atlanta, Georgia. I have soul food there, but like it didn't knock me off my socks to where I'm like, yo, this is the best.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I haven't had the best yet.
Yeah.
I'm searching for it though.
Yeah,
I'm looking for it.
We're trying.
I'm trying my best.
What about? All right, here's a more specific question. As someone who's of Cape Verdean descent, is there a Cape Verdean restaurant?
Oh my God.
That is to you the top?
See Zadia's restaurant in Dorchester.
Okay.
You have to go there. If you want to go there, I'll go with you too.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, we can go. They got the best everything. The food, the drinks.
Everything.
The only thing though, the service, it might take like 45 minutes for the food to come and stuff like that.
Okay.
You might order a drink, it might take 50 minutes.
Yeah,
I don't know, but
yeah.
that's the only bad part about it. But other than that, the food's immaculate.
Okay, so
The drinks are immaculate.
someone's coming first time. What do they order? Can't go wrong.
The Mozambique.
Okay.
Or you could get the Cajun pasta. Makes no sense. It makes no sense. There was a point I was in love with that. Every time I was going there,
Yeah.
I was eating it.
Yeah.
Every time, and I was going there every Thursday.
So you're eating the same meal every Thursday.
Every Thursday, because on Thursdays they have like a nightlife over there.
Cool.
So you have to obviously pay admission to go in. They have people eating dinner. You know what I'm saying? And then after 11, they move the tables, and then it's a whole
like supper club kind
nightclub
of thing.
type of. I don't know what you call it, but you can still order drinks and food.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a nice vibe over there.
I like that. All right. Yeah, I'd like to go. I like you go with you. You show me kind of what to do.
Yeah.
Somehow.
Nah, it's a nice place, but what you got on your plate?
I got chicken thighs, mac and cheese, green beans.
All right.
So I'm gonna say the chicken is very good.
Yeah, I had a bite of this already.
The chicken is very, very good.
It's smacking. You gotta put down your vocabulary. Smacking.
Smacking.
Smacking. No. It's bussin'.
Bussin'. Yeah.
It's bussin'.
If I say that, people are gonna look at me funny. This rum is good too.
Oh, you like the rum?
I do. It's very good. So how often are you? What's a goal for you in a month? How many videos are you trying to shoot in a month?
It's honestly, I'm trying to shoot like 2 per week.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard with food reviews too. Like it's different than like finding a trending sound and making like a dancing video to it. You can do that every single day of the month. But when it comes to food, you know what I'm saying? You gotta pick a spot.
Yeah.
You got some spots you gotta reserve. Some spots you gotta hopefully see if you can just walk in and get inside. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To make a video.
Yeah.
But that's the hard part about making food reviews too. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? But I would say that's pretty much it. It's just, I would say 2 a week.
Yeah.
2 per week.
Yeah, and it's time too, right?
Yeah, oh,
it's,
yeah,
it's not
definitely.
always easy, time and money, and you're going out, you're taking time away from doing
Yeah,
whatever
exactly,
else.
exactly.
That's good. I think that seems like a good amount, 2 a week. I
Oh, yeah.
I don't think I could go do 2 a week. I think I'd get
2 a week is pretty good. Especially like for a person like me, I edit everything.
Yeah.
Nobody edits it for me. And I voice over.
Yeah,
I put
right.
a voiceover on everything. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So like
It takes a while.
it takes like 3 hours
Yeah.
sometimes. Like for one video.
Yeah.
And like I'd be like, oh man, like this is crazy. But at the end of the day, you know, some videos go viral, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, oh, it was worth it.
Yeah.
So it's
Right.
what I'm
And
saying.
when the ones that don't, you just have to remember that
Yeah,
it's all
yeah.
part of the process.
Exactly.
All right. I'm gonna have some of this mac and cheese too before I keep yapping.
Okay, the Mac is macking. Yo. It's macking. For real.
That is good.
I would eat the whole thing, but I gotta save some. I gotta bring it home. My girl's gonna be mad I ate without her and stuff.
That's very kind of you. It's good though. You know, I like when mac and cheese, like when it's been sitting for a little bit and it kind of congeals and hardens. That's an important stage in mac and cheese.
Yep.
Like you don't want to eat mac and cheese like straight out.
No, the next day it be
Yeah.
hitting.
I love
It's crazy.
mac and cheese. Day old mac and cheese is amazing. This is good, and I say that only because this has been here for an hour. So, all right. So far so good. It looks like.
This is bomb. This is smacking. I'm gonna try the candied yams though.
Those look good too. Yeah. I need to do one green here. I'll cut this patty too. So, I'd like to talk, food in Massachusetts, Greater Boston, let's say, generally. Like you watch your videos, you cover a lot of ground. I think you go to a lot of different types of food. It's impressive, right? You leave no stone unturned, let's say, right? Have you found that is there a type of cuisine done here that you think doesn't get the credit it deserves? That there is a group of people or a community that is making a certain type of food that flies under the radar that people should give more credit to?
Yeah, I would say Jamaican food. All Jamaican. Anywhere I go, like this certain, like for example, the place I got the loaded beef patty from Cool Shade.
Yeah.
Their food is like, it doesn't even make sense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Aside from the loaded beef patty, their food and the way they bring it out to you, they have the presentation on 100 and the food is on 100.
Yeah.
It's like you got the best of both worlds. with them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I would say the Jamaican food. And then you got like Merle's Kitchen and Merle's in Dorchester. You know, it's like a few blocks down from Cool Shade, another Jamaican restaurant. I would say Jamaican food's like it's a sleep out here. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I want to try Haitian food though. I
Uh-huh.
haven't really been like, you know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
heard it's pretty good, especially out here.
Yeah. There's so I just moved to to Medford recently,
Okay.
but on the border of Everett and Malden, and there's a pretty big Haitian community in there, and then you kind of come into Somerville. So there's a couple places. There's that I've been to. There's a place called Sisters, which is good. That's in Somerville. There's a place called Highland Creole Kitchen on Highland Ave in Somerville. That place is good, and the line, there's always people coming in and out. I used to live on the street there.
I gotta add those to the list.
Highland Creole is good. And it's always, there's just like a steady stream of people coming in and out. It was like on the corner of my street where I used to live. So I'll give credit where credit's due.
Yeah, I'm gonna add those to the list too, because I need some Haitian spots.
Yeah.
I need that.
Yeah, it's funny, right? How just because when people come here, right, from different countries, they go where there are other people, right? So the funny thing about Boston, right, is like, we're talking about Jamaican and Dorchester, but like if you're there and you're like, shit, I want Dominican food, you might have to go up to Lynn or like there's different.
Oh, nah. You don't have to go to Lindo. Nah, you don't. Nah. Cause look, if you're in Boston, like in where Dorchester's at,
Yeah.
so the Cape Verdean food is
Yeah.
like on Bowdoin Street.
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
there throughout, like there was a spot on Columbia Road. I don't know if it's still there.
Mm-hmm.
It was there before, but Geneva Ave, there's like I think it's called Cape Verdean Taste.
Okay.
That's there.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And then like Blue Hill has most of like Jamaican food.
Uh-huh.
Blue Hill, literally the whole strip. It has like beef patties.
Yeah.
You go to P&R for the beef patties and the ice cream.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that. And then I would say for like Spanish, like Dominican food and
Yeah.
stuff, you gotta go to like Eggleston.
Yeah.
You know, they got the what's that place called? I can't remember. Was it Picador? Was it Picador? Piccolo. That's the name, Piccolo. They have Piccolo over there. You know, that's like a Dominican type of, like they have sandwiches and stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's bomb though.
Yeah.
But like they have a bunch of Dominican, Spanish restaurants throughout Eggleston.
Yeah.
And people don't even know what Eggleston is. It's the
Yeah.
craziest part about it.
Yeah. I mean, so it's funny, right? So in a place like Dorchester, right, it's literally like street by street, right?
Yeah.
'Cause you're talking about there's a Cape Verdean street.
Yep.
I know that is it Blue Hill Ave where all the Vietnamese places are right there? Is that it's not Blue Hill Ave? Is
Dorchester
it?
Ave.
Dorchester Ave.
Dorchester
That's what it is.
exactly.
Yeah, there's just like it's so interesting how like it's like strength in numbers almost with these places. I think that's awesome. Okay. All right, that's a great answer. Jamaican food. So you're looking for Haitian food. I got to start looking for Jamaican food. I got to find some.
You gotta get oxtails and stuff.
Oxtails.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I like oxtail. Fall off the bone.
Yeah, when it falls out the bone, it's perfect.
Yeah.
No lie.
Yeah. All right. So then here's another question then. Do you have a favorite bar in Boston? No food. You're full.
I'm just going there for
You're
drinks.
just going there for drinks.
I'm going to Top Mix.
Yeah.
I'm going to Top Mix.
Okay.
Top Mix. Top Mix in Roxbury. Top Mix in
Yeah.
Jamaica Plain.
Uh-huh.
They have one out here too. I think I might go after this to be honest, but Top Mix.
Okay.
That's like a nice spot to go to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've not been. I didn't know. I knew the one in Roxbury. I didn't know there was.
Yeah,
a
there's
couple
one in Jamaica Plain. There's one in Cambridge that they just opened up, I think, a few months ago or something.
in this part of Cambridge, East Cambridge.
I don't know. I don't know.
Okay.
I haven't looked up the address yet, but
Okay. Good answer. I love that.
yeah, they have like Mama Juana shots, which is like a Dominican.
Yeah.
It's like their rum, I guess.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They have that. They have like a mystery shot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I go
Yeah,
for
it's
that.
fun, yeah.
It's quick. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
quick shit.
Yeah. Would you say you're like you're not like a cocktail like like a snob, right? You're there for the vibe. You're
Yeah,
there
for the vibe.
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, by any means necessary. Yeah, that's me too.
Yeah.
I don't. I like to have like maybe one cocktail, but I have friends that could sit there and just drink like, cocktail. Like to me, that's just like.
How many do they drink?
Like 5 or 6.
Dude, they
that's
crazy.
a lot of sugar.
They
That's
crazy.
A lot
That's
of sugar.
Oh no, I was about to say that's crazy. That's like a little bit.
Oh.
I drink more than that. That's
But
like,
no. But not all cocktails, right?
Yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh wow, good for you.
Put some shots in between.
Yeah. I like. I'm just more of a means to an end guy. I don't need all the pomp and
Nah,
circumstance.
I feel you. There's some days though I just want one drink.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But most of the days though,
You drink beer or just shots and cocktails?
I used to be a beer guy.
Yeah.
Not really like
Yeah.
into IPAs and stuff. I'm not into that no more.
Yeah. Me neither. There's a lot of people love the breweries around here.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I don't. I live near again the night shift over there in Everett. People love it. I like the light beer. If I'm going to like go to the Celtics game, they have that night shift has a restaurant right next to the Garden. Like I love getting a beer there, but that's kind of the extent of my beer knowledge.
Yeah, my extent is like I like pumpkin beer.
Oh yeah,
It's a pumpkin ale. Yeah,
Yeah.
I had it at the Big E.
Yeah.
That's the only time
yeah.
I drink it.
Yeah, it's like a
Only time.
seasonal thing.
Yeah,
I
it's like
think,
a
right, for
season.
the
Yeah,
fall,
that's the only time
Yeah.
I would drink it. But yeah, I'm not a beer. I mean, you know what's so crazy though? My first video ever.
Yeah.
Nobody ever seen this because it's not posted on my page. I did a bear review. That was my first review. It was a bear flight.
Yeah.
All these bears, and They wasn't good. I'm not gonna lie. It wasn't good.
You gotta post it.
I had a beer that was so black. I was like, I could tell this was nasty. I don't know.
Like a porter or something. Yeah.
It was something. I don't know what it was.
Well, I would like to watch that video. I'm sure all your followers and fans would like to watch that video. So you kind of step outside of your comfort zone.
Yeah.
All right. Another question kind of on this path would be, do you think that there's a type of cuisine here, again, Boston/Massachusetts, that is like lacking, that we are like not doing a good job on collectively?
Lacking? I would say like maybe like Spanish food.
Yeah.
I think Spanish food, like it's not, I don't see that a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I follow a lot of food pages.
Yeah.
That's where I get my influence from, is
Yeah.
from these other food pages. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like Boston by Chloe. Like her, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm like, oh, I'm about to go there. But like, it's not like, it's more like American food.
Yeah.
It's more, you know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
not like Spanish, like real Spanish food, like the real
Yeah.
mofongo.
Yeah.
Like stuff like that. Like, I don't see that.
Yeah.
And I feel like that needs more, you know what I'm saying? More.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think I would say, yeah, that's right. Like, well, you say mofongo makes me think of like Puerto Rican food, right? And I think I knew certainly a decent amount of Puerto Rican people growing up, and I don't really know of any Puerto Rican restaurants. So
See, that's what I'm saying.
maybe I
To be honest, I don't know either.
Yeah.
That's the craziest part about it. I don't know. I don't know. I just consider them all just Spanish restaurants. I don't know which is what. I don't know.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, maybe there's like a blending of it too, right? Whereas like it's almost like the equivalent is like an Asian restaurant that serves sushi, Thai food, Chinese food. It's like I don't know if once you're making one thing, it's just easy to drop in elements from different cultures and call it a day. I don't know.
yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't get it. But there's also another culture too, which I already brought up. Cape Verdean food. It's like Estella's.
Yeah.
It's Cape Verdean food.
Okay.
Nobody even knows that though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The owner is a Cape Verdean guy.
Yeah.
But he does mix it up with different cultures. So it's like you can get every single culture in that spot.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's kind of crazy. A lot of spots are not doing that.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I guess right. If you're good at making food and you start with one inspiration, it's easy to kind of incorporate other things. And over time, it maybe seems a little. It's if someone's coming, if a restaurant started as Cape Verdean and has added all these other things, and you show up there 2 years later, you might not even notice kind of what the origin was. That's interesting. All right, so we need more Spanish restaurants.
Spanish restaurants, like with the, there's like a Spanish restaurant on Blue Hill called Merengues, like stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like we need more of that.
Yeah. I've not been to Merengues. It's good.
It was before. I don't know if it's. I don't know. I haven't been there in years.
Yeah.
But when I went there, it was good.
Yeah.
It was good. And there was also another spot. It was called what's the name? What's the name of that spot? That spot with the hookah. They got the hookah. Guida. Yeah. There's a spot.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's Dominican or Puerto Rican. It's
Yeah.
called Guida Tambora.
Okay.
And you get your food, you get your drinks, and you can get a hookah.
Oh, that's cool.
But that was before. I don't know how it is now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I don't know if
before
it's the same.
COVID.
If it's the same vibe, but like that's how it was before. I went there once and I had a good time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What's a place in Dorchester, Roxbury, kind of where you grew up? What's a place that is like kind of like a hole in the wall, but always delivers like a good time? Nothing fancy, but always is gonna hit.
That's a hard one.
Yeah.
Dang.
Put you on the spot.
Dang. Hole in the wall.
Yeah, nothing fancy.
So I'm gonna say Iries.
Okay.
So Iries is a Jamaican restaurant, but in the restaurant, there's a guy that works in there. And he makes seafood and stuff.
Oh, cool.
You know what I'm saying? It's what do you call it? It's what's the Wings and Tings?
Oh,
Ever
yeah.
heard of Wings
Yeah,
and
yeah,
Tings?
yeah.
So that's in Iries, but I've been going there since I was yay high.
Yeah,
I've been going there
yeah.
since I was like 8 years old. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it was on Bowden Street in Dorchester, and it was Iries. You know what I'm saying? He was working in there, and like that's a spot I can always go to. Like I can always like I know the chicken's gonna be bomb.
Yeah.
I remember I used to tell my mom every morning, yo, I need chicken for for school. You know what I'm saying? She would go get it.
Yeah.
Chicken was $1.
Yeah.
It was like $1 for 4.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm
Yeah.
like, dude, let's go get the chicken for $1 for 4.
That's a good
I could
deal.
get one, my brother could get one. This, you know what I'm saying? You only spent like $3. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So like it was a come up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like I've been going there
Yeah.
since a youngin', and like since even now, like it's always good. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? I went there last year. I haven't went there in years. Like,
Yeah.
I wouldn't even say I don't even know how long.
Yeah.
And like it was hitting.
I love that.
It was bomb.
Good answer. I like that story too. Just waiting for the bus, eating your chicken.
Yep.
All right. That's a great answer. So I'm gonna ask you. This is kind of a weird one. Do you know what blind rankings are? Have you seen those before?
Blind rankings.
Yeah. So, you familiar with this? It's so a blind ranking is I'm going to give you 6 random neighborhoods in Boston, and you're going to rank them based on the quality of the food of that neighborhood. But you don't know what's
Okay.
coming next, right? So some neighborhoods aren't going to
Oh.
be there, some are. You don't know. So I'm going to tell you a neighborhood, and then you have to rank it 1 through 6.
Oh, one. Okay.
And then,
I
but
got
you don't
I got
know
you.
what's coming next.
I got you.
All right.
Yep.
So this is going to be hard.
I'm scared.
All right. Blind ranking, quality of foods, 6 random neighborhoods in Boston. Neighborhood number 1, the South End.
6.
6. Neighborhood 2, Dorchester.
2.
2. All right. Neighborhood 3, Alston Brighton. Alston/Brighton. We'll put them together.
5.
All right. So we've got 2, 5, and 6.
Yep.
All right. Neighborhood 4, the Back Bay.
Back Bay. I'm gonna give that a 3.
Okay. So we've got 2, 3, 5, 6. Neighborhood 5, Roxbury.
4.
Okay. And so neighborhood 1 is the North End.
1. Yeah.
Yeah.
North
all
End's
right.
1.
North End. So that we got North End, Dorchester, Roxbury.
Mm-hmm.
No, Alston
No,
Brighton.
Alston- yeah,
Alston Brighton,
yeah.
Roxbury, Back Bay, South End.
Dang, I did that wrong.
Yeah, that's
Ah, that's crazy, yo.
That's the point.
You got me.
That's the point. It's supposed to be hard. It's supposed to be hard. I'm gonna have a little more of this as well, if you don't mind. All right. So, what I'd like to talk about what's next for you. You're like, where do you see this going? You know, what are you excited about? You know, we're still kind of early in the year this year. Like, what are you hoping to do this year? I'd like to
So-
just open it up.
I'm trying to brand off a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to do other things. You know what I'm saying? I want to, aside from the food, I
Yeah.
want to I want to start acting a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that.
Yeah.
I want to get uncomfortable.
Yeah. Good.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like really uncomfortable. Like I
Yeah.
want to do things I didn't even think this thing would even bring me. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? But I am taking it slow though. I'm not trying to rush anything.
Yep.
So like when the opportunity's given, I'm taking it. I'm
Yeah.
taking the opportunity 100%.
Yeah.
But yeah, I want to do other like commercials and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know, it could be for food, it could be for something else, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like I always, like I said before when I said I was doing skits and stuff, I wanted to be an actor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like for real, I'm like, I think I could act.
Yeah.
Like I think I could 100% act. Like,
Yeah.
And like obviously I didn't pull through with it, but I think it's the perfect time now, you know what I'm saying? I got my platform, which I didn't have before, and like, you know what I'm saying? The opportunity could be any day.
Yeah.
Any day now.
Yeah. You're one video away.
Yeah, exactly. It's crazy.
I love that. I think that's a great answer. I think you're right. I think what's also very obvious to me watching your videos is like you have, I don't know if you're just winging them or if you're writing the scripts down before, but like you have a good mind for story, like for how to tell a story, right? How to keep someone engaged. And like that is more important than anything, right? Because if you're making a 1 minute skit, a 2, 3, 4,
Right.
5 minute skit, you got to keep someone there. You got to keep them interested. And so I think you have, whether you think you have it or not, I'm telling you, you have a very good eye for how to kind of tell a tale in a concise
Yeah,
way, in
yeah,
a short way, and I think that matters a lot. So I think you're on the right path, man.
I appreciate it, and I do wing it. I wing it all the time.
Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah, well, but if the fact that that's not obvious is good,
Right.
Right.
Exactly. Yep.
All right, and then the food reviews will kind of keep coming, right? That's kind of
Oh
like
yeah,
that's
that's
like
always
the day
gonna be a
job
thing.
now.
Yeah, that's gonna be like, cause I tried different things in life. I tried, like I said, the skits. I feel like it didn't work out, but I could have probably put more effort into it. You know what I'm saying? But I just stopped doing that. I even tried to turn into a rapper. Dude, I sucked. I sucked.
Yeah, but you tried.
But I sucked.
Yeah, but hey, it's better to try and suck than never try.
That is true. But I did try a lot of things, and like it's like food. The food like made like I'm like, okay, now I finally found something, because like the engagement is there, everything's there, and it's like finally, like it took like years now. Like should have happened in like when I was 21 or something.
Nah, it's happening it the right way, right?
Yeah, it's happening the right way.
You
Yeah,
weren't ready then.
I'm not rushing into anything, to be honest.
Yeah.
But I'm blessed.
No, that's fantastic. So we'll keep an eye out for more food reviews.
Yep.
More drink reviews. Skits.
I'm doing skits. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be doing skits. So
those
I'm gonna
come
be
back.
I'm gonna be in a YouTube docu series. Is that what you call
Yeah.
it? A little short docu series. I'm gonna be
Yeah.
in one soon. I don't know when it's gonna drop, but I will be in one soon.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So acting. That's where we're going.
Yeah.
I love it.
Everything. I want to make sure I put my face everywhere. Like
Yeah.
I want to. Yo, I seen that dude on this. Oh,
Yeah,
but I
yeah.
seen him doing this.
Yeah.
I want to be everywhere. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I want to be that guy.
That's
for
great.
real.
I think, if by creating a following locally, that's really important, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think I told you, or in my email originally, like spending some time out in Hollywood, and it's funny. All I can say is that if you have a ton of followers, but they're spread out all over the world, it's not really easy to activate those people, and they're not as valuable as people might think that they are.
Right.
But like 25,000 followers in a single state can be a lot better than 500,000 followers spread out all over the world, because you can't mobilize them, and you can't really activate them. And so I think you were joking that you wish it happened faster, but I think that building it slow I think you're going to see the dividends paid on that tenfold. So I think that's fantastic.
Yeah, and speaking on that too is you saying that, I noticed that in some of my videos, like I've been to Tampa, Florida, and I posted the videos, but it didn't do like the numbers that I wanted to do. But that's because most of my engagement, most of my supporters, most of my fans, they're in Boston.
Yeah.
They want to see. I don't want to go to Florida, bro.
Yeah.
I'm trying to stay out here. I'm trying to go out on Sunday with my girls to brunch or something, and like it shows the view. It's crazy.
Right.
Like that's a real thing.
Yeah, I mean that's why you see so many. I mean, for better or worse, right? There's good ways of doing it, and then there's like, how many skits are you gonna see where someone's like, how do you pronounce Worcester? Like, you know what I mean?
Oh,
like,
yeah.
That's why people keep making the same skit over and over again, because it taps into that local piece that people, for better or worse, they love it. That's awesome. Well, I'm excited to see those skits come through.
I can't wait.
Yeah, keep us posted, please.
Let's take a shot.
Yeah.
More life, more blessings.
It's a pleasure. All right, Franny, I think that kind of covers it. You've been absolutely lovely to have here. Anything we want to cover in passing? Anything we want to share? I think you've great reviews, great recommendations, great point of view. So I think you've very succinctly answered all my questions. I appreciate it.
I have a question for you though.
Yeah, please.
So when you was in Hollywood, how was that?
Yeah.
How was your experience out there?
It was, so I lived there for 11 years. It was, and I was in the entertainment industry for about 8 years. It was, so I started, my first job was in the very beginning of 2011. So I started work January 2011 there. So it was I love movies. I love TV. That's why I moved. I didn't know anybody in LA. I packed up my car. I moved in with my friend's brother. I didn't know a soul out in LA.
Oh, so you didn't have like an opportunity, you just went,
Yeah.
I respect that.
Yeah. I just packed up the car and went, and it worked out for me. So it was, so I love TV. I love film. My time there, so call it 2011 to 2020. I left in the pandemic, right? So I was there the whole decade, basically. It was a really weird time because when I was there, it was still big movies were being made, original movies were being made, original TV. Everyone had new TV shows. It was awesome, but like you could feel what happened to Hollywood now, right? Which is like everything's a sequel, everything's a Marvel movie. There's not a lot of big, interesting, original things. That you could feel that 10 years ago, if that makes sense. Like it was beginning to happen. So like every year working on like the production side, it got a little bit more frustrating, if that makes any sense. And it was a little bit more challenging. And then, this opportunity came up with the vodka. And so I just kind of pivoted out of entertainment. But it was wonderful. I worked on the Sony lot every day for 3 years. So you're just walking around, like movies getting made, TV shows getting made. I used to walk through the Jeopardy stage on the way to the parking garage from my office. So like that kind of thing is I'm grateful for, and I'll always be grateful for. But yeah, I would say my issues with Hollywood as a business are what a lot of people feel now, which is that there was just no one was taking chances, and there wasn't a lot of like big original movies being made, and that was kind of why I was ready to leave. But there's elements of it that I miss all the time. I think working on a set is awesome. I think making a movie is awesome. I think it's a unique thing that I'm really, really grateful for. But let me say this. I love the act of making movies and making TV. I did not like so much the business side.
The business side?
Yeah. That's probably.
I feel like that's a thing I always see for the business side. I feel like everybody like says that for some reason. I don't know.
It's tough.
Weird.
It's tough. It's and I think I got a unique point of view, and I was able to work on sets and then work kind of with agents and studio executives and all that stuff. And it was again, I thought that for the most part the people are nice. I think it's just all those studios are owned by publicly traded companies who have bosses that have bosses that have bosses that have bosses, right? And so it's a lot of pressure, and no one wants to mess up, and so you see everyone is like holding really tight so they don't make a mistake. Yeah. So I'm not like, I thought most of the people I met were lovely. Obviously there's a couple people that those kind of stories you hear. You're like, I get that, but but yeah, it was again, it's a time I'm very grateful for, but I'm very excited to be back here and not doing it anymore.
Nice to have you. You left us for a while though.
I did 10 years.
But we're gonna welcome you back.
It's good to be back.
Welcome you back.
I'm very happy to be back, and I'm not going anywhere again. So awesome.
Yeah, and I did see you say you had the coach from like CM here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you talk about sports a lot. Did you play sports as?
Yeah. So I played football and baseball my whole life, and then I went to a very small school in upstate New York for college, and I played there, but it was Division III. It was nothing.
Where did you go out here? You went to school out here though, right?
Yeah, I went to high school. I went to a school called the River School. It's
Rivers. Yeah, it's a prep school, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've heard of them.
Yeah, so I grew up in Cambridge.
Okay.
And then I went to school out there, and I went to college in Europe. But yeah, then I actually worked for Major League Baseball for a couple of years out of college. That was my first job.
Oh, that's nice.
And then I packed up and I moved to LA. But yeah, I love sports. Yeah, so the concept of the show really is like, it's all kind of local theme, but yeah, some episodes are more Boston, some are more sports, some are more food, and so yeah, he loved food. He's an awesome guy. He loved talking about food and football. So yeah. So were you a sports player?
Yeah, played basketball.
Yeah,
I played at Snowden International, it's on Newberry Street. Then I went to college. I played at Lamar Community College, their Division I junior college. I went out there for like 3 months. Then I got kicked out.
Yeah.
It didn't last that long for me. And then after that, I was just like, I'm not gonna play basketball. I mean, I was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I got a mixtape out there. Just search up my name, you find it somewhere.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
On
saying?
YouTube?
Yeah, on YouTube. You'll find it. You'll see me.
You still play it all or now? You hang up
Here and
the-
there,
the
like
sneaks.
if you know my friends or my family hit me up, yo, let's go ball
Yeah.
up. I'll go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like, not really. I've been playing more football though.
Yeah.
Like Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
We play football every year on Thanksgiving, and like
Like
it's
you
like
and your family and friends.
yeah,
Yeah.
bring the grill out.
Yeah.
If it's snowing, raining, the
Doesn't-
grill's gonna
doesn't
be out
matter.
no matter
Yeah.
what. And
Yeah.
like everybody just vibes out, and it's a whole like little thing.
Yeah.
Like this, it's like makes like a tournament.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying Thanksgiving tournament, and I've been doing that a lot. But basketball, I haven't. I used to love it a lot, but I lost love for it.
Yeah. I mean, that's so you don't miss it, I guess.
I don't, but I know if I still kept going, like right now, I probably wouldn't be doing food reviews.
Yeah.
I would probably be like overseas or some shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be here right now. You know what I'm saying?
I think that is the right attitude. That it was good for what it was, but you walked away and you feel good.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
I think that's
Yep.
that's a healthy, good spot to be in. All right, so if I drive by a court and I see you lacing them up, I'll know you're back.
Yeah. Just don't get on the court and try to play me though,
No.
because I might like break your ankles or something. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to do that to you.
You won't have to worry about me. I'm out there. I'll wave and I'll keep going. All right, cool. Well, this is, again, 1,000 times thank you for coming here. Thank you for spending the time joining me for the meal, and excited to see what's next.
Yes. Thank you for the invite once again.
Of
I
course.
appreciate it a lot.
Of course. Proud to be the #1 first interview.
Definitely.
All right. Franny, pleasure.